Good afternoon, beauties, and thank you so much for joining our action planning call for tonight. I'm excited to see all of you, and I'm looking forward to sharing some wonderful things with you. I hope that you and your families are doing well, and that you are staying safe and taking care of yourself and your families. All right. I wanted to open up with a little bit of an icebreaker. You can all see my slides, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I have a very interesting question for each of you. And the question is, now I want you to get familiar with the chat box. Everybody kind of know where to go and type into the chat box. I'd like for everybody to participate in this. And then when I record this and download it, it's going to save all the messages and things that you type into the chat, okay? So I want you to think about this. If you could have someone follow you around all the time, like a personal assistant, what would you have them do? And I want you to type it in the chat box. So open up the chat box.
Okay.
One person is waiting. I got him.
I don't see him.
That's interesting. It was Doris, and she's on.
Yeah, I couldn't get on. I guess I messed up my settings when I was trying the other day. I'm sorry.
Oh, there you go. That's okay. Maybe when something happened when we did the mute, but yeah. Awesome. Okay.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
I see it. Never mind, it came up. I was trying to figure out where to put my text.
Okay.
I see it.
I found it.
You guys see it in the chat. We're going to get used to find that chat button box because we're going to get be using that. Okay.
No,
Go ahead. Question.
where is the chat box?
You're on your phones. Go ahead. Who knows? Go ahead.
Under send to, and it's a colon everyone, then it should be under that. I pushed everyone and it came up.
Okay. Do you see that, Wanda?
I learned by accident.
Check the radio buttons, the three. Did everybody find it?
I found it. Yes.
Okay, I saw 2 went in there, so that's good. And Wanda, you can see the chats because you're co-host. I'm going to give you a few minutes. So if you could have someone follow you around all the time, like a personal assistant, what would you have them do?
Can you put more than one?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dale, drive me. Run errands. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Keep them coming. Mine, I'm gonna put mine in there. Mine would make phone calls to my clients for me.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
Uh-huh.
Then follow up, yeah.
You can put as many as you can think about it. Because think about it, they're your personal assistant. What would you have them do?
Okay, as much as I love to cook.
All my work.
Ah, that's a good one. All right. Did you find it, everybody?
Yes.
Good, 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 good. Oh, I'm so excited. We have 9 people on the call tonight. Yay! I wonder why she's not able to unmute herself, but that's okay. All right, so while you guys are typing in there and thinking about that, and you can continue as you think of things, you know, continue to add them in there, and then just think about that. Okay, our next slide. Okay, how many of you saw my new format for our Beelicious District News and recognition, and what did you think about it? Like it? Don't like it? Thought it was simple?
It was good.
Okay.
I missed it.
Okay.
Is
Yeah.
this it?
It's on screen. I just have it on screen right now. It was 2 pages. And basically what I did was I tested using this through that Canva, free Canva site that I was telling you about. So I didn't know you could do newsletters. You could do all kind of stuff in there. Anyway, it's called canva.com. It's free. And you can play around with it. You can make things in there. You can find backdrops. I found out that Jackie's backdrop that she had, meeting room, came from Canva. They actually have backdrops, virtual backdrops. So if you guys are interested in doing something like what I have, this one didn't come from them, but they do have them there. So anyway, I used that, and that's kind of how I developed this. However, when I made it, you could click on this Jaffa Royalty little banner here, and it took you straight to Jaffa Royalty. But I noticed that when I clipped it and put it in there, it didn't do it. But if you opened it up, the actual link, I think it did, but I don't know. You guys would have to tell me if you tested it. Anyway, that's where I did this from, just playing around with some new technology. So, all right, next. I want to do recognition first, and I wanted to recognize Wanda Robinson. She was top and sponsoring in our Amber region and our Beelicious district, and I had her send me a copy of what Jackie sent her in recognition, and Wanda, share with us, and congratulations. Let's give her
Yay!
Yeah, Wanda.
oops, sorry. Share with us your goodies that you got.
Oh, yeah, they sent me a lot of little things that I can use to give my clients. Let me see. Let me get them. And books, and I'm walking around my Jaffa room.
Ah,
Yeah, let me see. And things that we got from the conference. I got more ink pens, and I got cologne samples, and just they know that it'll help your business. So that was one of the things they did.
that is awesome. Congratulations.
Yay.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
Yeah, I was just showing. I didn't know if you could see them.
Oh, yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Cologne samples. Yes.
Mhm.
Fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You deserve it.
Yes.
Now, back on this slide here, Wanda's 2 new consultants were outlined in here that she brought in. Okay, perfect. All right. And thank you for that, and congratulations. And next, we had our Beelicious District top in retail sales, which was Doris Deer with 1,202, and Case
Oh,
Snot with 1,012. Wow, awesome job.
amen.
And Doris, you're on, and we can hear you now. So I wanted you to share what you did this month to reach such a wonderful number.
Well, one of the things I had a fantastic month before all of the coronavirus hit. We were going to have this really big Jafra conference, and it wasn't really a Jafra conference, but it was I was going to be one of the vendors there. And the sponsor she actually wanted to give everyone that was at the conference Jafra. And that really helped Miss Michael. She purchased a lot of it. And then I also had clients that with that wonderful olive set that was on sale. And then the Defy. The Defy really it's awesome. And that's mostly where my sales came from. For that month.
That's great. So the Defy and the Raw Olive,
The olive, yes.
were your top sellers. And yes, the Defy is really a top seller. If you on this call have not tried the Defy line, I recommend that you get it and try it. You are going to be amazed. I mean, we've all been in over 20 years and we've seen many generations of skincare, and we will all attest, seasonal consultants that are on this call, that defy is defiable. It's
Yes.
awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah, you got to try it and share it with your clients and your family. And I recommend taking a picture before and then one after, a week or so after you're able to try it, and then a couple of weeks after trying it, and just compare, because you will definitely see.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing that, and congratulations on a successful month. And Kay was at conference. These pictures actually that are here from our conference, if you recognize them, I cropped me and Wanda out on yours, Doris. and I cropped, I think, Denise and I out on Kay's. But Kay is I have to brag on Kay, because Kay, she's real old school. She doesn't do a lot of new technology. And I wanted to get her on this call to share as well, because she's always been real high in sales and sharing, and she does really, really good. And I was excited that she joined us at conference, and she learned a lot. And she usually is right up there in the top 3, if not the top 1, all the time, every month as well. So Kay has been around for, I think, over 10 years or 15 years, or might be going on 20 herself. So she's very self-sufficient, and she does a lot too. So one day we'll get her on our calls. We got her to conference. We're going to get her on our calls soon. All right. Thank you guys for sharing that. And then we have our VIP members. I want to congratulate all of you that are continuing to be VIPers. Doris, Kay, Wanda, myself, Elsa, Daphna, and then Mary. And I wanted to let you know that if you know, Doris, especially anyone that was a VIPer before March, and that March they did not make their 400, this month, if they do 500 accumulative retail, they will still be VIPer. So just VIP member, I should say. So I think there might have been one on my side, and then you might want to double check on your side, but I wanted to bring that to your attention, because that is nice that the company's going to do that for us.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations, VIP members. And I'll show you something we're going to be getting soon. We had branch recognition. Oh, somebody's saying something? Okay. We had branch recognition that came from our regional manager, Jackie, that was for us. We actually were in the early bird contest for having all of our orders in by mid-month. So I want to thank you for getting your orders in early last month, and we were recognized, and she sent me some samples of this story. So I got a little perfume samples from her on that. So I wanted to let you know we got that recognition as a team, and thank you. I love this quote. "We are born of love. Love is our mother," by Remy. So I wanted to ask you another question, and that is, what ideas do you have for promoting Jaffa during social distancing period? And have you thought about what you're going to do special for your mothers on Mother's Day? More than likely, we don't know, but we might be in the same situation, social distancing ourselves. And for those of us who honor, mothers or a special person in our lives, we have to be creative in how we're going to honor them this particular season, because it may be a chance that we might not be able to be with them face to face. So I wanted to get you thinking about that, because it is coming up. And I truly think the reason why time flies so fast is because all holidays we got to think about way in advance, right? everything we need to think about because it'll be here before you know it. So that is something that I wanted to get an idea. I mean, there's so many different things that can be done. And I was talking to Wanda and I was thinking, you know, we have websites, right? We all have free websites from the company, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why not, we could order the product, you know, through Jafra and have it shipped to them if we're not able to see them and they're not with us. And, you know, of course, mail your card and everything off or send a special, special note to them. And even though you're going to, on your website, pay, you know, retail price, you're going to get it back in your commission that the company sends us twice a week. I don't know if you guys knew that. That's one way, or you can have it in stock and ship it, whichever way. But do you have any ideas on how to, first let's go back to this one because I kind of did a two-part. What ideas do you have to promote your Jafra during social distancing period? Is anybody doing anything special?
Well, I did. I was talking to Rose the other day, and because I was trying to send stuff to my email, and she was saying that she sends stuff through her phone, and so she sent me something, and I actually forwarded. I was able to forward it to just a lot of people on my list and my phone, and I got a couple offers back from that. So I was really grateful for that. So,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That works.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Anybody else? That's awesome.
Yep. I was thinking about doing what you did before, Michelle, offering a beauty box. Get some products and put like 4 different things and tell them this is what I'm offering for Mother's Day, and give them maybe something in a cologne, or maybe put something skincare, like a sampler, like a little sampler, a lotion and different things in there. Yeah, and say this is what I'm offering for Mother's Day, and the beauty boxes are maybe like $80 or $70 or whatever price I want to put on it, and offer it as a already packaged and send them a little beauty box.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I have those little boxes that I got from Paper Mart. They're little, I think I put them on Facebook before. I'd have to find it, but you just gave me a good idea to bring those back out too, because we could still mail those, and or if, you know, like you were telling me, when you make your deliveries, you just kind of just ring the doorbell and kind of let them know that it's on the doors if you're going out. I mean, as much as possible, we are social distancing. So if that's something that you are doing and you're out running an errand, going to the post office or something you have to be out for, and it's somebody close, or, you know, then that might be okay. But to mail it is not that difficult if you use those padded envelopes, priority envelopes. Is one flat price.
Right.
Yeah. Anything with mailing things, sometimes it can't stay pretty. That's all, unless you put it in a box.
Right.
But if you wrap your boxes, that's a good idea. Yeah. Gosh, we have to really be creative. See, I want your juices to be running because we have to think different ways to do things. Yeah. Anybody else? Okay. Now, have you thought about, I want you to just think on this question about the Mother's Day gift, okay? I'm going to keep going because we have more slides. Okay, these are some Mother's Day gift guides items. These came out of the slides that were in the business presentation. So if you needed to snip it like I showed you last time, or have this ready to go, put this on your Facebook page, your business page, save it and send it as a text. You could do that as well. So this slide, I'll send you these slides. I should be able to send you these slides too. So you guys can use your snippet, and the slides that are already in Jafra Biz, Jafra Royalty, they're there. as well, which has the same slide in it, just FYI. So the last day to guarantee Mother's Day orders to come to deliver to their door is April the 30th, just so you guys know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Michelle, that, the Mother's Day bath and body care at 3 for $20, that is awesome.
Oh yeah.
Because I didn't know that you could actually get 3 of the same products if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, that is an awesome gift. They are only showing 2 right here, but as you guys know, in the book, there's lots to choose from.
Yes, yes. I mean, you can get the whole foot care set for $20.
Uh-huh.
And
This is
that's, yeah. Mhm.
this is really good even to have on hand, those things. And as you promote, you know, to your clients and everything, if you were stocking up on these, you could mail these out to them as well. And or just have them, you know, for those, give a piece or 2, 1 or 2 items to nurses you might know, teachers you might know. This would be a good way to give away some good gifts, and it won't cost you. You divide 20 by 3, and that's what you're spending on the product. And
Right.
I think that would be a nice giveaway too if you were
Yeah.
showing it that way. Yeah.
I didn't hear you, Michelle.
If you wanted to give gifts, let's say to people as or if you're going out, and you know, or you know any nurses or any teachers or anybody who, or even the people in the grocery stores, you know, Costco, different places like that, that you may have to go to for your essentials, pharmacy, different places like that. It's nice to give them a little gift, you know, make sure you stick
Yeah.
on it. Give them a gift of Jafra. Let them know in a book. You know, I did that to a mail carrier. I think I shared this with Wanda. I saw this mail truck, right, stop, and I was going to go to the post office, and I had like 5 things to mail. And I wrote down my window and honked, and I said, I showed the mail. She said, okay. So she came around and she scanned my packages and then took my 2 envelopes. And she said, you know, you can have this picked up at your door. You know, you can set it up to have your packages also, if they're priority, picked up at your door. And I said, yeah. And I said, but I wasn't sure if you were going to come to my door. So I was taking them to the post office. But when I saw you, you saved me a stop, right? And so then I said, I had it already in my car. I said, here's a hand lotion and a catalog of Jafra. I want to thank you. He said, you don't have to do that. I said, no, I want to do this. So I gave it to her and she was very thankful. She said, oh, thank you. So anywhere you go, have gifts and things ready to go. You don't know, you know, what might come of that.
Yeah.
Has anybody done anything like that since we've been social distancing?
Not since we social distance, but I have done that.
Okay, good, good.
What lotion did you give her, and how much do they cost?
The hand creams, remember we had the hand creams on special?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think they were, what, $5 if that, or
$5, something
Yeah.
like that, about $5.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So when they have specials, I just try to stock up on them. So in this instance, some of this in the 3 for $20 would be good maybe to consider for that as well. I mean,
Yeah.
and then I was thinking too, I mean, how many of you know nurses?
Yeah, they wash their hands a lot.
Teachers, yeah,
Mhm.
teachers,
Mhm.
just anywhere you go to say thank you. You know, you're out here taking a risk by being of service to the world, and here's a thank you, you know, and they will appreciate that. So have them ready to go when you're going out. That was the way that I looked at it when the times that I've gone out. I take my Jafra black bag and I just throw catalogs in there and a couple of samples in there. And wherever I go, I try to do that now when I'm out.
Okay.
And you said you can order the same one, 3 of the same one for the 20.
Yes, yes, I'm stocking up on the precious protein. I'm stocking up especially on the foot care and the hand care, because I mean, I love the daytime hand cream, but that nighttime is just awesome.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
great, good idea. I'm glad we're able to get the same.
Mhm.
That's
Okay.
good to know.
Yeah, and I think I sent this out already to you guys. Jackie put this together as like at a glance, all the specials that are going on right now. And you can, take something like this and share as well on your pages. So this is like a little, not the VIP one. This one you won't. Well, I guess you could that too. But this is something so you can know this is for us because it's 50% extended. It's extended for April. So if you do a $400 order this month, you get 50%.
Yes.
Okay. And you remember you get the free gifts when you place your $400 order before or by the 15th, right?
Yes.
Don't forget that. We talked about that last time. Okay, perfect. All right. And then this one right here is a nice slide, and you'll have these slides. This is at a glance, all of our business kits, the ones that we have on special for $19, an excellent time to share Jaffa. There are so many people that aren't working. And this is a great opportunity to let them know that you care. And the way that I've been approaching it is saying, do you know anyone? Because if they think about it for themselves and you're asking them if they know somebody, then, they say, oh, what about me? So I'm approaching it that way. So it's an indirect way, but it's also a way to, have them think or share anybody they might know that might be looking to supplement income, that needs to have their own beauty store. We have the best because we have our own health and wellness store. We have everything. I mean, have you really thought about it? We have deodorant, we have shampoos, we have everything and that we need to survive essentially during this time. Had you guys ever thought about, huh? Did somebody say something? So had you thought about it like that, that we have everything that we need in our store? And so if we have the convenience of that, I'm sure others would really love to have that same convenience and not have to go out, but just have their order come to their door, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, and these are the specials. We kind of saw some of these earlier. These are till the 10th, till Friday. So, and coming soon, hopefully mid-month, we'll have the hand sanitizers to offer as well. And I think they're gonna just go like hotcakes. Okay, so VIP earners, this beautiful tote is going to be our gift in July. And for those who are VIP now, we're getting the sisters to our necklace. We're getting the pearl bracelet and the earrings. Has anybody gotten theirs yet?
Mine's on its way.
Yeah, mine's on its way too. I wish I had it to share. Maybe next call. Okay, so this is our gift coming up. That bag, I understand, is phenomenally awesome, and we're gonna want it. So I'm looking forward to earning that, and I'm sure you are too. And remember our learn, earn, try, and defy. I kind of snuck it on this slide. Just continue to think about this because I think weekly we should be thinking about it, and more will pop into our minds on what we want to learn during this time, earn, try, and defy. Okay, and the new It's You cologne is something new that we have. I just wanted to bring that to your attention. I understand it smells phenomenal. I have not tried it yet. Okay, nobody has. It's the 15th to the 30th. Okay. This is Jeffrey's bailout plan. I don't know if you guys are aware, but the Jaffa summer trip has been canceled to go to, but not canceled to earn. And if anybody earns the Jaffa trip, we will be getting cash. So for level 1, you'll get $2,000 from the company. Level 2, $2,500, 3, $3,000, and level 4, $3,500. Who can't use that? So even check your stats on how close you are to earning the trip. There's also the $50 cash card when you sponsor 2 new consultants. And there's also, if you do 12, and whether you did it in March or some in March or all in April, when you do 12, you get a $500 cash card. These are really phenomenal incentives that Jafra is doing for us during this time. What do you guys think?
That's
Wonderful.
great.
Isn't that great? I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
How long do you have to earn the trip?
It goes into the end of May, excuse me, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yes,
Thank you.
you're welcome. All right, and you know what? I think I have this slide in here twice, my bad. Okay, was anybody on the call at 11 o'clock this Thursday? Today, actually today. Vicky Hacking actually shared. I'm sure that the recording is probably in my WhatsApp. I will forward it to you. These recordings can be used to share with potential consultants that you might have. Post them in your Facebook page. They're nice testimonials and sharing about the company. The work is done for us. All we have to do is share. And maybe even you can do something like this with potential consultants, show the video, and then, you know, then answer questions at the end. You could do your own mini joy. But the main part of it is already done through the recording that they do every week. And so it'll be the first 4 Thursdays of the month. So there will be more to come. If you missed this one and you want it to be live, or even invite anybody on this to come on this call at 11 o'clock on Thursdays, you can. They are welcome to join, and they join the Zoom with our regional number, which I can share with you too. And I think I sent this to you guys as well. You got it in a text, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. All right, and this is a really nice slide that you can share and or use as well. Jafra is a work from home based business, offer the opportunity. Many people have suffered job loss due to the work from home requirement. This is a perfect time to invite someone to start their own Jafra business. Jafra is the perfect virtual home business. Tell them that they can have a personal website free, available 24/7. What do you think?
Love it.
That sounds like a plan. That was a good opportunity to recruit.
Yes, yes. And just anybody who's, you know, looking to have their own health and wellness store. I mean, whether they come in to buy wholesale for themselves or whether they come in to do the business, there's so many people that came into Jafra just to buy wholesale for themselves, and they turned around and made it into a career. Look at PK. Her case sat in the closet for a year. And this call we've already had. Was anybody on this call, the virtual regional meeting call last night?
Yes, I was on it.
Oh, good. Share what your top things were you loved about it.
Well, one of the young ladies, she was saying that she was knowing that she had to be more excited when she did things. So she sent things out on her Facebook, but she worded it, you know, with excitement and told everybody, you have to try this. This is awesome. She says, I'm not easily impressed, but Jafra even impressed me. You know, she just told them how she really felt about the product. And she had 17 people that she was talking to, and 15 people out of the 17 ordered the set, the whole set,
The Defy set.
the whole Defy set. So
Mhm.
she said that
Wow, that's
really,
good.
that was, she had made $3,000
Mhm.
for that month, and she was just excited about how easy it was. So she said now she's going to do a broader base, more than 17. She's going to send out to more next time.
Mhm.
That really impressed me.
Yeah, that's good. Her name, if I recall, was Fran Lucero. And you noticed her last name. I wonder if she's related to Diane Lucero.
I wonder.
I was thinking that the whole time she was talking. She's a photographer, and she got into Jafra, and she did a video. And I know all of us are scared of the camera, but I'm going to tell you, video is the new text. And she did that video about the Defy, how excited she was about the Defy line, and put it on her personal page. And when she put it on her personal page, you know, all the people, she just shared it. She really just said, you have to try this or whatever. And people, her friends that were on Facebook, they wanted samples, or they said, I want to order this, because they trusted her. And she was so excited about it that they had to try it. Just like Wanda was excited about sharing it right now, that's the excitement. If you put that on a video and share it on your page or go live, whatever you need to do, whatever you're comfortable doing, but we need to get out of our comfort zone though. And share that and see what the results will be. What is it going to hurt? But we have to show that excitement, just like Wanda was super excited to share that. Now, what did you think about the virtual training that they did?
It was good. She was very, very detailed. She's put a lot into it. It took her a week to do something that she wasn't going to even share with Jafra until next year. But she just put her mind to it, and for a whole week, she worked on that, and she was able to put it together to help us to be able to know what to do with the virtual sharing.
Exactly. Now, Jafra is awesome. We were going to get all that virtual training that's on our Jafra Biz. Like Wanda said, we weren't going to get that until the February conference. And they saw what was going on right now, and they pushed it, and they got it out there for us to do our virtual Facebook parties. So I encourage you, I think I sent you all the link to that on your text. I posted it in our Facebook group page, and I think I also put it on the WhatsApp. When you get a chance, I think that call was only about an hour, wasn't it, Wanda?
Yes, it was an hour. Yes.
Yeah, it was about an hour, and it's worth the hour to take a look at. It really is. And the good thing about the replays, you guys, is that you can pause it, you can fast forward it, you can rewind it. And if you miss something, you can go back and look at it again. So that's the beauty of a recording. So definitely take a look. How many of you on here promised to take a look at that?
I promise.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you for sharing that. Was there anybody else was on the call, or just Wanda and I? Just Wanda and I? Okay, no problem. All right. Let me see. All right. So this is a little bit of a look of what Jafra Biz looks like when you log in and you see this beautiful page here. You can click on virtual business, or it was just popping up, but you might have to click on the virtual business now. And so this is what it looks like. The virtual sponsoring is coming, and the more I think there's some under the training, and then the health and wellness, there's some underneath there, those breathing exercises, and I think there's 3 underneath that. So take a look at this under your Jafra Biz. Everything is here for us to socially connect with our clients. Okay. All right. Okay, what do you guys know about QR codes?
Very little.
Okay. Did you notice that in our catalog that we have now that there's tons and tons of QR codes in it?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Okay. A QR code, some people's phones can just hover over a QR code, and that QR code will take you to a link. It'll either play a video or give you information. So how many of you actually tried some of the QR codes that are in our book now?
I haven't.
Okay. I encourage you to find one or two or all and take a look at it. If you do not have the phone that you can just hover over the QR code and it just plays or shows you, then I encourage you to download an app for QR code reading. And you can download the app. My phone, I had to download the app. Okay.
Okay, so you download the QR app.
Yes, you can download a QR code app from the App Store. And then once it's there, you just open it up and it's a QR reader and it'll read it for you. Now, I would try with your camera first to see if it doesn't pick it up and you don't have the type of phone that just hovering over it from your camera, it just goes into the QR information, then I would suggest downloading the app.
Okay, I just did it.
Okay, good, good. Now, do you know how to create your own?
Absolutely not.
Okay, that's another training. You know, create your own QR codes.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, in fact, in our units under the Jaffna region, they have how to create your own QR code. So we'll have to go in there. You guys should really visit their office. You'll find some really good information in there. Showed you last time. Okay, I just wanted to bring that to your attention because I know it's new and it's probably something that's going to continue. So you want to know what it is, how to use it, and all of that. Okay?
Interesting.
Okay. Unity is strength. Nothing eases soul like human connection. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes. What people need most now is human connection. Reach out. Even a hello can brighten someone's day. The littlest thing can mean the most. Remember, we are here. One heart, one Jaffra. And this is from Jaffra. So I want you all to kind of marinate on some of the things that we've gone over. Think about some new ways of doing things. I'd like for you to share a little bit more on some of the questions that we had in the slides, and I'll send you the slides. And let's kind of build together. And if there's something special that you need, let me or Doris know. And we will, if we need to do a separate Zoom of training of some sort, then let us know, because we're here for you. And I know everybody is, dealing with the social distancing, in many different ways. But I want you to know that we have a sisterhood here. We have support. And we'll do another call next Thursday at 6 o'clock. I'll keep these going as long as we need them, but I want to be able to keep you strong. And that goes to my next slide. We're all capable of change and growth. We just need to know where to begin. Would you agree?
Agreed.
Amen.
Okay. So my goal and Doris's goal is for all of us to learn where to begin and to have great change and great growth during this time. This is it's a bad time, but it's a great time for our business, because you do know that cosmetics and everything that we have in our health and wellness store is number 3 in the nation as far as essentials in demand and high. Did you guys know that?
I saw you posted.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah, because everybody needs what we have right now. They can't go to the stores. And it's great because we have existing clients that know us, trust us, and we just have to get the word out to them, communicate with them. So think of ways that you're going to communicate. I have a couple of things I'm thinking of doing that I can share. We're almost done. Are you guys okay?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. what I was thinking when I get ready to do my Facebook virtual parties is maybe pick, you know, those that I want to invite, and everybody's invited, but send sachets to them. And then in the party, they would have their sachets to literally try right there. So it's like it is a virtual party, but it's like everybody's on camera, everybody's trying the product, whether they choose to do one side or wherever they decide to try it, they've got the product in their hand to try. That's one thing I was thinking of doing. And then another thing I was thinking about doing is for my top 20 clients, I was thinking about sending them just a little something saying, I'm thinking of you. I'm here if you need anything in my health and wellness essential store during this time, letting them know that my store is open 7/24. They can go online and order, or they can reach out to me if they want me to do it for them if they're not computer savvy. So think of things like that. Can you guys think of anything? Just throwing those ideas out that might come to mind that you might want to try with your clients? No? Okay. We'll give that some food for thought, and then we want to share what we're doing and what's working. And again, we're here to support you. So I want to thank you all for joining tonight, and the new norm is going to be to have that code. I'm going to try and keep the code the same each time so that we get used to it, okay? So you just remember, next meeting, the code will be the same, Jaffer Cares. Okay, so our next meeting will be the 16th at 6 o'clock. So keep dreaming it big. And thank you so very much for joining. Are there any last minute questions or any comments?
Thank you for calling.
Yes.
I was
and
actually
thank you.
watching. I was actually watching the clock, but I got sick. But I wanted to say thank you so much for calling.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for joining. And I hope you feel better soon.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle, for all that you do for us. Question, can you guys see me? I'm still trying to get my Zoom thing.
I don't see you. Do you guys see Doris? Let me stop sharing and then see if I see you. Hang on a sec.
Because I saw me at first, and then now I don't see me at all. So
Yeah, I don't see you. You need to go to your camera and let me see.
I have a video. So
Yeah, do that. Video. There you go. Now we can see you.
okay.
Or, yay. So
Okay.
you're very, very welcome. I enjoy putting these together, and I enjoy getting together with all of you and sharing. And I will continue to send you out things that I think are essential for you to know during this time. But my only thing is that I ask is that you all visit our page, because I post a lot of stuff in there. Visit the regional page, go into the units and find something that you think is going to help you during this time to work with your business, even, work with what we're going through. There's a lot of stuff in there, tons and tons of videos, tons and tons of things there that are very informational. And I understand that we are all getting bombarded with lots and lots of lots and lots of information. And I actually took one binder that I'm using for all my notes for everything during this social distancing time, and referring to it and putting it by the date. That's what's keeping me organized. And maybe what we can do next time is put a little bit of organization tips in for everybody on how to maybe organize things around this time, because I don't know about you, but it's a time to really clean and declutter and to organize and kind of get things straight. We're home all the time, right? I know Doris just cleaned her office, right?
Looks good, Doris.
Beautiful.
Really good. Yeah, and it feels good to organize. It really does. It feels awesome, huh? and you find stuff that you don't even know that you had.